guys. Welcome to episode 92 of Banter Over Brunch.
It's my birthday.
It's her birthday. Can you put those sound effects?
I should have actually gotten a change of outfit.
Hey,
supposed to
happy
sing.
birthday, dear Alice. Happy birthday to me.
Wow.
Yeah, but guys, if you watch this on Wednesday, the actual
It's actually
day,
my birthday.
the podcast, it is Alice's birthday.
You know, you talk about something so much and then it happens and then it's like, for real.
It's so funny because it's not happened yet, but
it's already
you're living in the future.
Living in the
How are you
future,
feeling on your birthday?
Oh God, I've been waiting for this day for so long. Like, I'm feeling like I just hope whatever plan I conclude with for having for my birthday celebration, it goes well.
It goes well.
Because never have I not had something, and this year is feeling very disoriented, like I'm actually not gonna have something, and that's very upsetting. But it's okay.
But
Yeah.
birthdays come with pressure though, and it's always you feel like you know you need to plan way in advance, but somehow you don't, and then you're usually like, oh my God,
It's just a constant process of panicking, and then it keeps getting closer, and then you're like,
maybe it's there, then there's a plan somehow.
probably just do a dinner though, and
Yeah.
then a night out. So yeah, hey, the girls mujue next week / this week we are going out. I don't know, it's either going to be a Friday or Saturday, so everyone stay tuned. Probably on a Saturday though, so that everyone comes refreshed, not from work.
Oh yeah. Okay. We're ready. We outside. We're ready. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Enjoy your day. Then enjoy this new year. And yeah, may it be your best year yet.
Gosh, you guys don't like. I feel like September is the best month. in the
Please,
year,
everyone
if you're
feels
just
like their
being
birthday
honest.
month is the best.
No, just think about it. Because what's not good about September? Just
Okay,
think
what's
about
bad
it.
about November?
November is just in the middle of, like, it's that annoying month that is between my enjoyment in December and like October, which is a decent month.
Yeah, September and October.
Unataka kuingilia hiyo
No, because everyone feels like October is the best month. It's just you. September, people, it's just that you guys are just too much. You're
the
extra.
month of Beyonce, of me.
Kwanza it was her birthday, 4th. Yeah, I think it was 4th.
Everyone good is born in September. Virgo energy.
Okay, so yeah, September, exciting month. We actually meet September by the time this episode is out, God willing. And Christmas is just about to,
Gosh, I need to start thinking of my secret Santa.
Oh yeah, soon malls will have Christmas trees up.
Who's your secret Santa?
I can't tell you.
Tell me.
No. It's good for you to see on that day and be like, who's else telling me? You want to tell?
Don't tell if you're not telling.
Yes, let's keep it a secret. But you guys, do you have secret Santas with your friends? It's a nice way to make sure you gift each other
I'm going to make sure everyone in the office does secret Santa by force.
so that you get gifts.
Yeah.
I tried to do one with my office, but I didn't know how to touch as well. Like, very few people could get proper gifts, in my opinion. So I was like,
me people, you know me, my desires are normally very vocal. So,
yeah, but even
At
what
your
we're
AirPods-
using, at least we can
in case you're my secret Santa, I want AirPods.
andika kwa wish list. We have a whole. I should check my wish list. Maybe my secret Santas andika what they want. Nianze kujipanga. Anyway, guys, we are really taking you. Your mouth is gonna shake.
I'm trying.
Just let it out. Anyway, guys, we actually have a topic today. Sorry.
Today we're discussing burnout, and we felt it was a very relevant topic because
We woke up very tired.
Yeah, we woke up quite tired, and we just said, I think this is the perfect episode for this moment. I think we're going to try and make it a short and sweet episode, just as me, the birthday girl, is short and sweet.
Wow. I was wondering where this is going. Okay.
But then how tall am I? I think I'm like 5'4".
Like 5'3", 5. because I'm like 5'4", but more 5'5", so like a 5'3". Yeah. Anyway, guys, so yeah, as Alisa said, we're talking about burnout. I think for me, today I felt burnt out. Like I just woke up and I was like, actually need a real holiday. Like, one that you're not doing anything. At activities, see must. The mimi na summer if I decide I want to do an activity, but just to sleep the whole day, wake up, eat, sleep, read, reflect. I just say reflect. Reflect and just chill. That's what I was feeling like I need. So I think it's a very important topic, especially because we are coming towards the end of the year. And I feel like this is the point where people are like, hey, nimechoka. When you start the year, you have that high of, I want to achieve things, and it reaches a point now it plateaus, and then now it's like, hey, okay, I'm actually tired. Going to work is harder than usual, and I'm struggling to see friends, meet with friends, meet with family, do things like.
Actually, we can just get into what are the signs that you're experiencing burnout.
I think for me, I'm usually very irritated. Like, at a message ikiingia nasikia, why are you texting me? Sasa, I'm so tired already and I have to now reply to your text. Just small things. Or even if I'm asked to do something, I just feel like, but I'm busy. But I'm tired. You don't have, only I'm tired. Yeah. So I think it's just irritability, number one. And yeah, for me, that's like my number one sign. Yeah.
Sign. And anything else? Funny, you only experience one symptom when you're experiencing burnout.
Of course, there's that uchovu. But you see, uchovu, yeah, probably actually it's irritability for now. Let me just say that's what I think I feel usually. Because usually I'm calm and I'm zen and I'm like, life is good. So by the time small things, even like today, even just making breakfast, I was feeling, why must I make breakfast? Why where are there options? I'm just tired, Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think other signs of burnout, or rather for me, it would be just I'm not doing great, like things that I'm supposed to be doing. Whether that's at work, especially at work, I think work burnout is what I would mostly experience because it's what I spend a lot of my time doing. Mm-hmm. So just not doing my work well. Struggling to come out of bed to do things. I think just constantly trying to be in a mind state of being kind of lazy, but at the same time being stressed that I'm not doing the things I'm supposed to be doing. Irritability, of course. I think I get very irritated when I'm experiencing burnout. But also I can feel it building up. Like I can feel like something's off and that I'm about to burst. Yeah. And it's coming soon and I'm waiting for the ball to drop. So yeah.
Yeah, I feel what you're saying because I think it's usually a gradual process.
Yeah.
Like you can't just say because of one day of work now you have burnout or fatigue.
No.
It's usually after a long period of time. Yeah. So even me, I usually feel like, hey, okay, this month was a lot. And I think sometimes we think our bodies don't need rest, or rather we underestimate the amount of rest we need to properly function. And again, we're in a high functioning society where it's like sleep less, get more work done, come from your 9 to 5 and come and work your 5 to 9. And it's like I'm not prescribed to that. No, for me, honestly, it's not attractive. I'm not my best self and I've not slept. My system knows by 9 to start shutting down. It's time to sleep. I take my sleep very important. So I think also that the society that we're living in has normalized burnout or has normalized fatigue. Or if you're not tired enough, then you're not working hard enough. If you're not putting in long hours, then what are you doing with yourself, And even something like 5 a.m. club. I know I love the 5 a.m. club. I think it's amazing, but I don't, just because I prefer to wake up earlier, it's not like I look at someone who wakes up at 9 like, oh, you're lazy.
You're not doing anything with your life.
Oh, you're letting society down. What's your contribution to society? You're just a lazy bum.
That social media enables that story.
Yeah, rise and grind. I'll still use rise and grind when I rise and grind.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's just, it's slow. It's something that's slow but slowly
Slow burn.
integrated into even just the content that we consume. Like, you'll watch TikTok, my morning routine, I'll wake up at 6 a.m., close, whatever, work, and then, like you're saying, you'll see commonly 5 to 9, then you're 9 to 5. You'll see, I don't know, glorifying now that you work from home, spending time doing this. I don't know, it's just you feeling like making you feel like less of a person because you are not good enough, or you're not grinding as much as you should. And sometimes, like I mentioned, it's like a stress that you're not doing as much as you can, but also because you're experiencing burnout. You're not okay to do the things that you want to do. So you're like, I'm feeling so bad that why am I not part of this club? Why am I not doing this? But it's because you're not prioritizing, being okay yourself in general.
And so, I think it's sorry. Yeah.
No, just say what you
yeah. It's. I think it's really sad for even to be in a society where you feel guilty to rest.
Yes.
Or guilty to post. I've been home all day.
And bring absolutely nothing.
I'm zero work, literally. And that just shows already that there's some flaws.
So how do we strike a balance between trying to hustle hard and not experience burnout? And then how do we go about burnout? I think that's when we can answer after. But
I think for me, even one thing, let's just say, I think even with a 9 to 5, depending on where you're working and how that situation is for you and whether rest is a priority to you. I remember guys saying you're literally paid to work from 9 to 5. That's what your contract states. Yeah. So this thing of carrying work home, not having boundaries with your home, especially even now with working from home, you feel, okay, since I'm at home, I can still work past 5.
But also, but don't you think some work environments kind of enable that or reinforce that? Because
and those are toxic work environments, honestly. So that's why I'm saying it's a bit, maybe I might sound a bit entitled, like, so you just say you don't at work. But I think also we've talked about boundaries, and I believe boundaries need to be set up also in the workplace, because even me as an employer, I want my employees happy. I want my employees looking forward to coming to work the next day, and if that means they don't want to carry work back home, and I'm like, okay, by 5, just make sure whatever you're supposed to do for today is set out, just trying to find a system that works.
I was watching this. Have you watched, I don't know, Partner?
Oh, the law lady.
Yeah. Have you watched it? It's a show on Netflix, guys.
Episode 1.
It's a show that really, and I said just small things of content. It really, really praises the hustle culture. Because this girl will not leave, is the type to not leave the office until even 4 a.m. just to get things done for her boss, so that she's looking like she's the number one. She's the one who knows.
The star.
She's the star. That she's the one who can get the job done in time, this quick. So anything, anytime, any place, even at home, at work, her whole life basically is consumed by working 24/7, 365. And that's basically the theme throughout the entire series. So it's like, it's a great show, but really,
is that what we're aspiring for?
Because it makes you feel like, wow, okay, should I
I'm
also
not
be
doing
working
enough?
this hard? Because now we get a step ahead. But sometimes of course you have to make the sacrifices in between your jobs, but just know the sacrifices that you're making are going to sacrifice your personal mental health or your well-being, that you're going to eventually burn out. And burnout is not a great feeling. It's something that now picking yourself up again is like a whole other process that can be avoided if we just pace ourselves to do things in a way that makes sense. And also part of burnout is not taking breaks, even on the weekends when you are supposed to actually be having breaks. Because now Friday comes, Friday night, drinks, Saturday drinks, Sunday, I don't know, probably drinks again.
Not even drinks, sometimes even just family time. Even me, sometimes some functions, I just say I can't come. Like, I had scheduled time to rest, and it's not rest for me because I'm interacting with people, I'm talking, it's not rest.
It's not rest.
It's not rest.
So you're just constantly busy. And then, on top of that, you're not gymming, you're not like, I don't know, journaling or
There's no self-care.
stuff.
Yeah.
So it's almost like you're not prioritizing self-care, and not prioritizing self-care is going to come back you. Bite you in the back eventually.
Yeah, and I think people have gotten hospitalized because of fatigue.
It's true.
And burnout. So I think it's not
Just
something
faint there.
to joke about. And I think for me, I'm grateful that I came from a family where rest was prioritized. I always say at my mom's house is where you can sleep. Ata utaulizwa ati umelala sana. Like, my mom, I remember after school holidays and would come home, and for like 1 week, we'd just be sleeping. If you decide you're waking up at 1, that's fine. She just say, just wake up, eat, shower, then go back and sleep. Just let it. Even nowadays, when I tell her, oh, I slept, she's like, it's always important to listen to your body. Sometimes, of course, you just have to push yourself. But if you can sleep in another hour, another 2 hours, listen to your body. At the end of the day, it's the one that's carrying you to that office. Your brain is the same one that is firing for your job, So if this is not healthy, then what's that output? If you're in hospital, are you working?
Output is just going to be very substandard work. And I think even that's why I've just said, let me take leave. Because it was just getting to a point, like, it gets tiring. And there's nothing motivating. In fact, you even lose motivation to do those things you want to do, because now it becomes just very standard.
Yeah.
So now, from the times you've experienced burnout, how have you handled it?
I'm grateful that I haven't experienced it to the point of being hospitalized or anything like that. But for me, again, I just say I'm going to be very intentional. That's why I'm saying, even if it's just a break from the city, or I'm just considering just a day where my phone is completely off, and because again, also scrolling in a chosha akili, because you're in everyone else's business, even if you have nothing to do. So I think for me, it's just, especially because now I can see some burnout coming. I'm already now thinking I need to go somewhere for like a weekend or for like 3-4 days and just chill. So I think the easiest way for me is honestly just to rest. To forcefully rest, honestly. I think when I used to work 9 to 5, I remember there's some weekends I was just like, I'm not doing anything this weekend. I'm not leaving this house. Friday, by the time I'm entering that house, natoka Monday nikirudi job. Nalala Saturday, nalala Sunday. If it's food, I'll buy everything that I'll need and I'll have it in the house. So I think it's just taking ownership and knowing, just because I'm not out for 2 days, the world, I won't miss much, Yeah. Another thing that we've talked about on the podcast is just try to make self-care part of my regular routine. I'm still not at 100% of that, but just so that even in between a busy week, or I can always still, even if it's an hour, 30 minutes every day, just to sort of, just calm down and have some time to myself. Yeah. So I think for me, that's it.
I think I normally feel when I'm getting tired. So once it happens, eventually, because it happens, the biggest remedy, if you can, I think just taking a break from the city.
That's always refreshing.
It does so much that you can imagine. Like, even just the 1-2 days that I've been in Watamu, and even though I wasn't actually resting, in the mornings, I was just spending alone by the beach, walking, going to swim in the ocean, just talking to myself, change of environment. Everything is calmer than it is in Nairobi. So for me, I think taking breaks away from
my
normal routine of work and
also.
My normal environment is so important, especially when you're experiencing burnout. I don't know what it does to you, but it just does something.
Yeah.
So as much as you can, or I would really, really try my best to leave the city. Second thing would be to avoid the burnout. Again, pacing myself and how you do things. Like, if it's a break of this weekend, let's have a break and not just spend it going, hey, what is going on? Spend it going out and, meeting up with people. There are days that I just don't even want to use my phone. And genuinely, like, I can look at the messages and I'll probably read them, or I'll see the phone call. I probably wouldn't pick up. And I do this quite often. I think for me, this is even how I handle in general. Very often, I will not respond to messages, or I'll respond way later than when you texted me, or won't pick up your phone call until I'm like, okay, now I should probably call you back. Because I just need to breathe. And my phone, especially, you know me, my phone is my everything. Like, I work in social media.
It's your office.
I have the podcast, which is also social media. I have my own personal content. So for me, work is a lot of content. So my phone itself is like a huge source of burnout for me. So putting that away is like a way to avoid feeling so stressed and depressed. I'd probably say working out, and it doesn't have to be so extreme like the gym or what.
Just a
even
walk.
yoga or a walk. I've been by the way, walks do so much for people. I don't even know how to explain it, but clinically and I've been seeing this so much on my Twitter as well. Like, walking actually just helps you, and if you do it consistently, it just helps you unwind. I think activities that make you that actually for your mental health, activities for your mental health. So even if it's, I know back in the day, once in a while when I play golf, like golf is more just about like the mental aspect of things, just to, you have a lot of internal dialogue with yourself when you're playing sports in general, or even now for me, in my case, it's like golf. Just do things that mentally stimulate you, but not in a way that constantly is reminding you of the thing that is causing you to have a burnout. So whether that's taking a walk, whether that's journaling, which I highly recommend, whether that's doing yoga or meditation, taking care of your mental health, make it a priority, and that's one way that I think can help you greatly deal with burnout. And yeah, I think, but mostly I'm really going to emphasize the point of pacing yourself, because like doing so many things, fast pace, you'll eventually, okay, personally for me, I'll get tired and I'll run out of ideas. And for me, with whatever job that I have, running out of ideas is one of the things that's just not an option. But ideas can't just come from a mind that's not healthy or okay. Because sometimes I'm just like, guy, now what am I even posting? Or what am I even, like, how can I even do this? And it's simply because I'm tired. So I think even right now, I've been tired. So I was really, really looking forward to autumn, because I needed a break and I needed leave and I needed to just detach. And today I really I love this podcast, but I hated the fact that I had to come here, because it's interrupting the middle of my trying to chill and unwind. But it's okay, because I like doing this thing. But long story short,
but it's true. It's normal.
I just need a break.
Yeah, and I like what you said about change of environment. I think even me, I was at the coast, I think 2 weeks ago, and it was a very busy time. It wasn't really holiday, but coming back, I was like, wow, okay, what's next? You know, that's
just makes you feel alive.
Let's move. You know, so I think even for me now, even sometimes you might not be able to travel, but staycations have become a thing. Yeah. Even if it's booking yourself into an Airbnb Saturday to Monday, or Friday to Monday, and just
go see a friend
and go, and just go alone and just have the space to yourself. Now watch movies, now cooler junk. Okay, I don't know if junk is the best, but yeah, just that change of environment. I think
also eating healthy is a good contributor. It's easier said than done, but yeah, I know people say eating healthier makes you, again, I don't know, not a better person, but can help you. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I was going to even remember another point that I picked up when you're talking. I feel like I want to detach myself from this personality trait. I quote, I work well under pressure. And I got that from when you said pace yourself. So I'm one of those people. I'm not a procrastinator anymore, but procrastination is like an issue, you know, when you know, this needs to be done, let me just put it off. This needs to be done. And some things even are so small. I need to text this person. It will take me 2 minutes, but I'll put it off, you know, and maybe now by the time I'm thinking about all these things that I've put off, I'm under pressure and I'm stressed, and now my whole week is busy because I have to do 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, D. So for me, it's a thing of showing up every day, even if it's in small
doses so that I reduce the load of things that need to be done. So I don't feel like I've had a high pressure week or I've had a high pressure month. And these are things I could have done, in the course of 3 months, in the course of a quarter of the year. Yes. So I think that's one thing for me personally. Just to sort of spread the work so that it's not 1 week with work, with 3 months of work in 1 week. Obviously, your body will be tired.
Be happy about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. For sure, I can be a procrastinator.
Yeah. It's just a fear of failure or perfectionism or... Yeah. Anyway, guys, I think we end the episode there. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Just be safe
Yeah.
and take care of your mental health, because everyone can experience burnout. Even if you feel like I'm that guy who I can work, grind 9 to 5, 8 to 5,
party all weekend, and I'm at my office by
it
9.
will come like a thief in the night. And starting from scratch is not interesting.
Yeah.
After experiencing like a period of anxiety or burnout or stress, it's not fun getting back to the person you were, and even trying to figure out now, okay, who am I as a person without this thing that I am, that is what I've made it to be, what defines who I am as a person. So yeah, I think pacing yourself, to me that is the main message, and also not procrastinating, and just intentionally taking care of your health so that you're able to, go about your day.
Yeah. And for me, I think my parting shot is, just make sure you take care of you, for you to even show up for your family that you're grinding so hard for, and your friends, and even your lifestyle. You can't go on a trip if you're in a hospital bed, so there's a balance to things. Take your leave days. There's no award for people who don't take their leave days. Take your leave days. Have boundaries with your colleagues, have boundaries with your business, have boundaries with family and friends. They can also drain you. If your family and friends are at your place daily, Monday to Sunday, and maybe you're cooking for people, that's also tiring. So set boundaries, set healthy boundaries. Oh, I've touched a nerve. And take care of you. Yep, guys, I guess that's it for this episode. Once again, happy birthday! Wow, we talked about such a serious topic on your birthday. That's okay.
Yeah, guys, thanks for listening.
If you want to send Alice M-Pesa, DM us.
DM me. I will gladly give the M-Pesa contact for you to do the thing. Yeah. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure you support us on Instagram at Banter Over Brunch, and on Twitter at BOB_podcast_, Banter Over Brunch as well on TikTok. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel or wherever you're listening to this podcast from. And please, once again, go check us out on Instagram, because we are very excited to be working with Tuskers. So please show our support there so that we are able to grow, so that we can help this podcast grow and take it to the next level. Yeah.
Sina maoni. You've said it all. And thank you so much if you've reached this part on the podcast. We appreciate you. Remember to subscribe, share this episode with someone if you think it will help them. And for Brunchies, take home. How tell us. How do you deal with burnout? How do you deal with burnout, and how do you prevent burnout?
Oh, yeah.
So we'll ask you guys those questions, but do tell us down below in the comments. With that said, see you on the next one.
See ya.
Bye.